Okay. Are you set? I'm going to call to order the meeting of the Mayor and Council for Monday, June 20th, 2016. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Present are Mayor Marion Galbraith, Deputy Mayor Keith Hedrick, Councilors Andrew Ovento, Jill Rusk, Stephen Sheffield, Conrad Heath, Lawrence Garish, Finance Director Ron Huhas, Clerk Deborah Patrick.
Thank you very much. Please stand to salute the flag. Sean, would you please lead us in the pledge?
Sure. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. Recognitions, awards, and memorials. Receipt of citizens' petitions and comments. Seeing none, we'll skip over the response to citizens' petitions and comments and go to approval of minutes. May I have a motion to approve the minutes of the June 6, 2016 Mayor and Council minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Are there any additions or corrections? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstaining. Councilor Ilvento, communications and reports.
Thank you, Mayor. Last Wednesday, no, 2 Wednesdays ago, I think, June 8th. I'll go with
Ask
that.
me where you were.
June 8th. I attended Westside Middle School's 60th promotion ceremony for the class, the 8th grade class. And this one was kind of special because it was the 60th anniversary. We invited back members of the original class from 1956. And so many of them turned out. I was very shocked that 60 years later, people still cared about the school. And that was very impressive, along with many of the retired faculty and, of course, all the families. So I thank everyone who helped put that together. And congratulations to our kids as they move on. And also, last Friday, I attended the first concert in the park, which was great, as always.
Thank you very much. Councilor Rusk.
Thank you. On Monday, June 20th, I attended the Group 1 Economic Development Committee meeting. That's it.
Thank you very much. Councilor Sheffield.
I forgot to mention a couple weeks ago that our soldier, Hannah Garvey, has re-enlisted back into the Army for a 4-year term. She's going to be stationed in Afghanistan. I think she's there now. And her mom wanted to set up something for a care package to send out to her out there. And my sister, who's a member of the American Legion Auxiliary, Unit 9 in New London, is preparing to send something out there too.
Oh, great.
Yeah. And that's all.
Thank you. Councilor Heed.
Monday, June 20th at 7 p.m. I attended the Group 1 Economic Development Committee.
Thank you very much. Councilor Garish.
Well,
Well,
on June 11th,
filibuster.
I did attend the open house at the Bill Memorial Library.
Oh, great.
Which, I don't know how many people visit that library, but it's really inspiring to go there. It's a great library, and I enjoyed the open house. On 6/12.
And did you see the plaque on the grandfather clock?
I did. I saw the plaque honoring former Deputy Mayor Bill Jervis and
Matt Schaffner.
Matt Schaffner. And I was very pleased to see that in their memory. Also attended Flag Day at the Groton Elks. I attended the first concert at the park with the Cartels, which was a lot of fun. And I also attended the Group 1 meeting on economic development. And I also had a great Father's Day. And
Very
that's
good.
it.
Thank you very much. Deputy Mayor Hedrick.
Thank you. On June 9th, I attended the town hall meeting that was hosted by Representative Scott and Representative Bumgarner. On the 11th, I also attended the Bill Memorial Library open house and actually got to hear the grandfather clock chime. So that was nice, and there was a presentation. Wendy read a presentation and gave her thanks to the council for our donation. And on June 13th, I attended a Mother Bailey House meeting, and that is continuing. There, I brought the concerns about funds and extra work back to the committee. We had a presentation from a guy that helps do grants and fundraising and things like that, and understands what to do with the old houses. One of the things we're looking at is there's a potential that we may go after a matching grant that will let us do the remediation study and the architectural plans and those kind of things, and then set us up for further grant that is not matching. It's a total grant in order to rehabilitate the house. So now, that has not come formally from the committee yet, but that's one of the things that they're looking at.
Good.
So, let's see what else. On June the 14th, I attended the CURE event. They have a center over there that they've set up, and they have these different laboratories, small laboratories and some of them are wet labs, some of them are dry labs, some are small, some are larger, and it will allow for starter labs all the way up to established laboratories for the incubator that they're working on. And there was a great turnout there. There were lots of scientists there, and a lot of venture capitalists there to support them, and it was a very well attended event. And the let's see who was there. Paige Brock was there, EDC rep, and Eisenheiser. I forget his Berg. Oh, Eisenbizer. Sorry. But yes, he was. They were both there representing the town. And then last night I attended a summer cabaret with Celticity. It was a Celtic band that was playing down on Eastern Point, and that was a lot of fun as well. And that's all I have.
Mayor,
Yes.
I had one other thing I wanted to just mention. The annual water quality report card by manager Rick Stevens. I read that from cover to cover, and it's amazing what those people at our water plant do. As I was reading it, I couldn't help but think every time people turn on their water, we get this great quality water, federal, state standards, all met. And the work and the effort that goes into that by the people that run the plant over there, it's worth reading, and I know it's on the website if anyone doesn't have a hard copy, but it's an excellent report and shows what a great water quality that we have here in the city. So I wanted to mention that.
Thank you. Thank you for noting that. City Clerk Deb Patrick.
I just have two communications. One was from Laura Quashny from STEPS, thanking us here at the Municipal Building for our continued support of their program for the young ladies by allowing them to use our building. I'm not going to read the whole thing. And the other was from the Girl Scouts, also thanking us for allowing them to use our building throughout the school year so that they can have their activities. And this was particularly for their movie.
Okay, thank you very much. Finance Director Ron Uhas.
Nothing to report.
Okay, I have just a couple of things. I met with Ernie Koshmeter on June 7th, and they will once again be doing free summer meals. They'll be doing them here at Washington Park. They'll also be doing them up at Westside. They've added new locations this year, and the Blitz kickoff to that is going to be this Wednesday at 11:30 at Washington Park. They use this location. I believe they are anticipating Congressman Courtney being here for that, and they are looking for volunteers to afterwards do a door-to-door drop to put things on people's doors, letting them know that they have free meals for kids all summer. So if you have time, or if somebody in the listening audience has time.
I should be here for that.
Okay, if you can come down at 11:30 and then have time after that to volunteer to go door to door, that would be great.
I believe there's a new location on Thames Street at Riverfront too this
Yes,
year.
you're absolutely right. That's one of the new
They can
locations.
go there as well.
Yep. Captain White's Carver and I were on Mark Whalen's new show Around Town with Mark, speaking about Connecticut's submarine century. And on that note, I would like to remind everyone that tomorrow, that's Tuesday, June 21st at 4 o'clock, we're having the submarine birthday bash at Washington Park with food trucks, a beer garden, lots of activities for kids and for family, music by the Cartels. It's going to be a great night. We anticipate Lieutenant Governor Wyman being here for that. We'll have some speechifying starting at about 4:45, 4:40, 4:45, but then the whole rest of the night is just music and fun. So that's tomorrow. That's free admission, so we hope everybody will come down. And on Wednesday night, We continue our sub-base activities with a free concert at Eastern Point Beach. This one's the United States Coast Guard. The award-winning Coast Guard band will be doing a free concert. That's at 7 o'clock at Eastern Point Beach. On Thursday, the Submarine Force Museum and Library will have activities all day long from 9 to 5, including submarine sandwiches. And so that will be on Thursday. And on Saturday, the Mystic Schooners will be doing a special Navy Appreciation Day game here at Washington Park at 2 o'clock. So those are things that we'd like to invite the public to. Also, just news about the water taxi, which is what I spent most of last week on. The water taxis are in the water. They've passed the stability test. They have drills to pass tomorrow. We anticipate starting the service on Friday, July 1st. Yesterday, I attended Zach Tedeschi's Eagle Scout Court of Honor. And he became an Eagle Scout by doing a project for us at Birch Plain Creek Park. And we want to thank him for that. I do have something I need to ask you about as part of my report. Following a meeting that was held by the town council, Mayor Bruce Blacks came over and asked if we would be interested in having our police chiefs meet. My suggestion is that the police chiefs, along with Mark Offinger and myself, meet. If you were at the meeting where we met with the council, we did say that we would talk about whether there were possibilities for dispatch, for jail services, for things like that. I told him I would ask you if that is amenable to you. Your comments, please.
I don't see anything wrong with them meeting, discussing. I would think any decisions that they might have among them would be brought back to us for consideration.
Absolutely. And my thought is to kind of take this out of the political realm and have it be a conversation between the police chiefs and Mark Offinger and myself, as you know, we're the ones who run or do the daily operations for the town and city. Yes.
If it's just the four of you, and then maybe Sastry, Joe Sastry, if he has to come in, talk about dispatch, I'm okay with that. That way you keep all the council, all the town council and all the city council out of it until a decision has been made, or recommendations rather have come up, and then you can bring them. But, and so I agree with you and Mark and the two chiefs, and then Joe Sastry if he's needed.
Any other comments? Is that okay with you? Can I take that as a consensus that we will at least meet to discuss? Okay. Thank you very much. Are there any committee referrals? Seeing none, we'll go to our first new business item. Councilor Ilvento.
Thank you, Mayor. One quick thing before
Yes.
we do that. I just wanted to remind everyone, today on the website are the new sanitation and recycling routes, which
Yes.
go into effect
Thank you
July
very much.
5th. So that's going to come up very quick. So if you haven't had a chance to look at them, if you go right onto the cityofgroton.com, on the left-hand side, they're right there. I looked up mine, and the only thing that's different, I don't think there's some massive changes. The only thing that's different is the second day I used to have is no longer there. But that may not be the case for everyone, so I encourage everyone to go on, because that'll be after the 4th of July, which is going to be a time where you don't want to not know when your trash is being picked up.
Right.
So I encourage everyone to take a look at that, or stop in here if you have questions, or call the mayor's office so that can be clarified before the date.
I believe something was delivered, because when I got home, there was something on my
They
kitchen
delivered
counter.
something to every household.
Okay.
That goes through the whole change, but we have also put it on the website and put it on Facebook so people can link right to it.
So, and again, that goes into effect on July 5th, so just make sure you're aware before then, so it's not a shock.
Okay?
Okay.
Thank you very much for reminding us. Councilor Ilvento.
Okay, thank you, Mayor. Resolution R-16-6-64. Therefore, be it resolved, the mayor and council approve the appointment of Sean G. Hyde as a probationary police officer, grade D, in the City of Groton Police Department, and that appointment be effective June 20th, 2016. I so move.
Second.
Chief?
Good evening, Mayor, members. Good evening, Mayor, members of the council. Tonight I present for your consideration for appointment to police officer in the City of Groton, Sean Hyde. Sean was born in Worcester, Massachusetts, grew up in Waterford, Connecticut, resides currently in Niantic. His grandmother and great-grandmother both lived in Groton, and his great-uncle still resides in the City of Groton. His father, with the assistance of his mother, pastored at a small church, and they have a house painting, power washing business to supplement their income. Mr. Hyde worked at many outreach programs in area communities, distributing school supplies, making food pantry drops, for example. Mr. Hyde attended Elam Bible Institute in upstate New York for a year, where he studied youth outreach. After his return to Connecticut, he attended Three Rivers Community College, and he decided to enter public service through law enforcement. Mr. Hyde continues to attend school part-time. He's more than halfway to a bachelor's degree in criminal justice, and he currently works at Millstone on their security force. His hobbies include running, weightlifting, and playing musical instruments. He appreciates the opportunity to work for the city of Groton and is certainly available to answer any questions you might have.
Are there any questions for Sean Hyde? You may remember, if you were in the last meeting, that he raised the bar on the question on why you want to work for the city. That's going to be a high one to a high hurdle for the next candidate. But anything you'd like to add?
I'd just like to, of course, say thank you to be able to serve the city and the department. I'm very excited about it.
Thank you. Anyone else? Well then, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstaining. Congratulations. And now we have the swearing in. Everybody get your cameras ready.
This way, so the camera has you. And what I will do is I will read, when I say aye, I want you to say your full name. I'll read the rest of the oath, and then at the end you just say. You raise your right hand, please. I
Sean Gabriel Hyde,
do solemnly swear or affirm that I will faithfully support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Connecticut. I will discharge the duties of a police officer with the City of Groton in accordance with the law and the rules and regulations of the city and said department. I will faithfully serve our citizens and visitors with honor and integrity. I will promote and maintain the public trust and adhere to the department's code of ethics. I assume these obligations freely, voluntarily, and without reservation.
I do.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Glad to have you on board.
And I'd like to bring forward Randall and Leanne Hyde, Sean's mom and dad, to present his badge of office.
Would you like to, you may say another few words if you wish.
Oh, just thank you again. I'm very excited about the opportunity, very thankful.
Thank you very much. We'll
Welcome.
see you in a few minutes. We won't miss our cake. Counselor Rusk?
Thank you, Mayor. Resolution R-16-6-65. Therefore, be it resolved that the mayor and council accept donations. I so move.
Second.
Are there any questions or comments? We want to thank Liberty Bank. Based on their donation, we will be able to support the services that surround the 4 U.S. Coast Guard Band concerts that we have this summer. The first one, of course, just a reminder, being this Wednesday. Okay, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstaining? Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much. I think that's our shortest meeting.